Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Injustice 2, or should I say MKXL, because Sub-Zero is finally here. Now, this video is gonna be out later than I thought. Probably some people already have Sub-Zero, mainly because he came quite late for the US PlayStation Network. If you don't know, I still use the US PlayStation Network even though I live in Europe. But yeah, he's here in all his glory. Just jumped into training mode. I didn't really look at his moves or anything because I kind of want to see how much of his MK stuff really carried over. I did watch that short stream that NRS did about him. So for example, I know that his ice ball actually does damage now and it doesn't freeze. It only freezes on meter burn, but I think it, as far as I can tell, it still has the same freeze time. So yeah, there's that. His jump in, he still has this kind of godlike jump he had in MKX. He also has this, which he didn't used to have. Jump 3 is his jumping kick from MK. What else? Again, let's see how much of this I can figure out. There's slide. It's no longer back forward 4 because there is no 4 in this game. Same meter burn. Let's see, his polar puncture. Is that not it? Is that? Okay, maybe it's triangle. No. Oh, it's square. Okay, this is his polar puncture. This is such a sick move. I always thought this was one of the sickest moves in MK2. The animation on it is so good. And now you can meter burn it to freeze and go into a combo. In terms of strings, he no longer has back 2. If you didn't know, back 2 in MK was this like kind of overhead chop. I guess he has this. This used to be a special move in MK, this ice hammer. So yeah. How do you do that? Oh, it's okay. I'm guessing you can still do shit. I need to get used to the fact that polar puncture is now off of. Yeah, okay, there we go. That still works. Okay, this used to be one of his kind of BMBs. Shit. I'm gonna mess it up so many times. This used to be kind of one of his BMBs in MK. You do the overhead jump and this string into... God, I did it wrong again. This string into the puncture. I guess you can freeze it and maybe restand off of it. I just missed it. Okay, I'm getting way ahead of myself. His mobility seems to be the same as in MKX. Again, a lot of this carried over. The slide is, I guess, still pretty godlike. I'm pretty sure this is his wake up. Of course, the only problem is, if I look at this, yeah, it's minus 23. I kind of thought. It's extremely minus. That's always been the problem with slide. Okay. He still has that. That's now an overhead, which everyone wanted this to be an overhead in MK, so I'm glad they finally did it. And I guess this still works. Yup. Shit, okay. This for sure works though. And then back 3. Yep. So I'm guessing most of his BMBs are still here. That seems to be the case. Let's look at his strings. I think I covered most of his special moves. Oh, the ice burst. Yeah, I guess this maybe could also be a wake up. It is plus on block. Let's see if it actually works on block, because you know, not everything comes out on block. Nice. So that's good. You can do this and then go into a mix up. His sweep is still there. This sweep is a lot less powerful because in MKX it didn't knock down and you could cancel that sweep into his command grab. But I'm guessing I'll see what he can tick off of, because if you haven't figured it out, this version of Sub-Zero is kind of like a combination of Grandmaster and Cryomancer. I think Cryomancer was the variation that had this in MK. Okay, let's look at strings now. Down 1, wait, down 1 is still there. Yeah, it is. Okay, we know what this is. Let's look at these. So yeah, 1-1-1, and he can go 1-1 slide. Can he not? Yes, he can. It's just this. Why would you want to do this? It's way too risky. Okay, that's still his mid. This is good because this allows Ice Clone in the corner if things work the same way. This string is back, although this string was pretty shit in MK as well. No one used that string. This string, on the other hand, yep. I'm super happy this is here. You can do something like into Ice Clone and then just chill, zone, and all that. Wait, you can also probably do this. Yep. So yeah, just some Ice Clone setups. That's weird, what the hell? Huh, it doesn't come out if you're close to your opponent. It doesn't always come out. I mean, you always kind of want to hit Ice Clone anyways off of a string. So you want to do something like this. And then go into whatever, you know. And does this... Yeah, okay. Oh shit, that's not so good then. We'll have to figure out some other ender. Because the thing about Sub-Zero in MKX used to be that you would do this string. And then you would end in the slide and it had like really good corner carry. Like, you see, if this didn't flip, Darkseid would basically be in the corner. However, it does flip. So let's see if we can do... That doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, that might be the best thing to go for. Can you still go with... No, you can't because there's no run in this game. Okay, so since that string is not so good now, or the slide is not so good, this is probably the best ender you want for corner carry. And then you can, like, I don't know, set up the clone. How do you throw it? Okay, you can still burst it. How the hell do you throw it? Okay, I'll have to look it up. Anyways, back to his strings. So this is pretty good. Alright. Oh, that's his lows. Okay. Yeah. We know what this is. Of course, he can no longer cancel into an overhead. Because if you haven't played MK, this used to be a special move for him. I think I've said this. And you could go, you know, this into the hammer and use that as a mix-up. But you can still go... Actually, you can't do much. But he can probably tick off of this. I'll keep that. There it is. This is what I've been waiting for. Oh shit, it doesn't knock up anymore. This used to be his meterless starter in MKX. It knocked him up, knocked the can't talk. Knocked the opponent up and then you could go for this. But you can no longer do that. Still decent on block, and if you can tick off of it, then that's good. Yeah, there's that. This used to be a pretty good string too. It is a high. I'm pretty sure it was a mid in MK, but a lot of these will have applications in the corner because if you don't know, and I'm assuming it's still the case in this game, Sub-Zero is incredibly corner focused. And then of course he has his new string, which is this. Actually, nah. I think off of this, if you want corner carry, you should still go for this. Yeah, and then you can, because that's a hard knockdown, if I remember correctly. And you can go into this, run up, or dash up, and go into Ice Clone. Shit, that doesn't work. I mean, this used to be pretty cheap, because what you used to do in MK is you go for a string, set up Ice Clone, but I'm guessing that no longer works. That's really shitty. They made the Ice Clone a lot worse. Whereas I think in this game there are a lot more ways to deal with Ice Clone than there was in MKX. But anyways, the Ice Clone, it's a great defense. Oh, okay, you just press straight again to throw it. Okay. It's no longer like a special input. Alright, we looked at most of his special moves except this, which he can make it safe now, but never really used this in MK either. But it's there. Let's look at his special or super, because I know it's really cool. It's a low too. That's so badass. Nice. That is badass. Alright, so let's see if we can figure out some more BMBs. He doesn't really seem to have much, to be honest. Because he no longer has a launcher. You pretty much have to commit to ice. The thing about the ice is it's extremely unsafe. Although the hammer used to be too. But yeah, he has this. That's cool. He has... okay, he can only do that off of block. But it is a side switch if you do it. What else did I figure out? Oh yeah, this into this. Hold on a second. Wait, can you go? Yeah, you can go. I think I figured this out too. And of course, shit. I do this in every single one of my kind of lab videos. I always forget that they're near the corner and I push them into the other arena. Oh well, whatever. I have more time to think here. So yeah, a lot of his stuff seems to be off of the ice ball now. Also a combo. Okay, that's not... I mean, I get why they removed the launching property of that, because they said it in the that gameplay demo as well. Like, this doesn't freeze, and this is no longer a launcher, because no one in Injustice really has like big meterless combos, except fucking Black Adam apparently and Batman. So they didn't really want to give Sub-Zero one either. So I guess you can go for this. That's a nice mid though, still. I mean, he seems to be doing okay damage, nothing spectacular. This is nice that this is an overhead. That's gonna trip a lot of people up. I've only fought one Sub-Zero and he wasn't really good, not to diss him or anything. But I think that that's gonna trip me up too, because I'm so used to it being... Okay, man. I feel like the ice clone is gonna be really bad in the corner now. You have to space it out so well. If you don't know though, the point of ice clone is that you just chill behind it. It doesn't last for a long time either. You just chill behind it. You always have the advantage, almost always, when you're trading with the opponent. So yeah, again, it doesn't seem that good. Although, to be honest, it was like... I think it was borderline OP in MKXL. And I hated fighting fucking Grandmaster Sub-Zero. Just so annoying. But... okay, so that works, but in the corner it doesn't. Alright, one more thing we need to check out. And set Darkseid to always block. I'm assuming... oops. Man, that's a weird input. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that still works. That doesn't work though. That used to work, didn't it? Man, that is such a weird input. I'm gonna have to get used to that, but okay, this works. This should work. Wait, this doesn't work? Most of the characters can take off of their down twos, but apparently not Sub-Zero. No, it used to be this. Man, what the hell? He lost all his thick throws? He lost all his thick throws. That's really bad. Oh man, come on. This has to work. This doesn't work either. Holy fuck. Okay, well, that's disappointing. The whole like strength of this character used to be that he can thick throw off a ton of stuff. Come on, he seriously doesn't have this as a thick throw? Can't believe he can't even do it off of... That's super disappointing. Man, kind of bummed out about that. Okay, so sorry about the abrupt cut. I had to take a phone call. Just kind of my final thoughts on the character. He looks solid. This overhead is godlike. I think that has to be one of the faster overheads in the game overall. He still has a lot of his stuff from MK. Unfortunately, he did lose a lot of his stuff, which is disappointing. Let me just say that the Ice Clone being changed, I don't really mind. I mean, again, Ice Clone was pretty powerful. I think it would have been really powerful in Injustice 2 as well if it had functioned the same way as it did in MK. One more thing I want to try. Let's go into the corner. Because something I didn't show is that you can now use this in the air, right? Oh, okay, you have to jump up. Ah, they thought of it. They fucking thought of it. Okay, but maybe you can go do something like this. That's gonna put you far away. And then throw it. And you can also shatter it, which this doesn't deal as much damage as it used to. This used to be such a powerful attack. I'm guessing you can no longer combo this. I think not. No, yes you can. Well, it doesn't juggle enough, does it? Yeah, no, you can't get a down one. Okay, so he lost, again, he lost a lot of stuff. I'm not sure about this Ice Clone change. I think there were enough ways in this game especially to deal with Ice Clone, but, you know, who knows. One thing I'm kind of disappointed about is all the tick throws he lost, because this character used to have some godlike tick throws and they were really fun to perform. So it's kind of shitty that they took it away from him. He really seems to be a character that relies now on the Ice Ball, which wasn't always the case in MKX. But, you know, I guess this is a different game. This thing actually looks pretty good. And wait, can you? One more try. Sorry, I always think of something else I want to try out. So that's why I'm kind of dragging out this episode. No, okay, it doesn't work. That's disappointing. Again, the tick throw is the one I'm disappointed about. Still, overall the character looks really good. I think overall Sub-Zero fits really well into MKX. I still think did I just say MKX? Injustice 2, I mean. I still think Shinnok would have been the best choice, and I think Shinnok would be a good choice because Shinnok could actually go and stand a chance against someone like Darkseid. Because, you know, it's like, would Sub-Zero actually stand a chance against Darkseid? Probably not. Not even like Superman or something like that, but you know, the power levels in this game are pretty messed up. It's like, how can Captain Cold stand a chance against Superman or something? But whatever, it's a fighting game. Still, I'm liking the design. GG's to NRS, because I think Sub-Zero was awesome in MKXL as well. So I like that they largely kept him the same. And we'll see what stuff people come up with. Oh yeah, this is another thing. You cannot throw into Ice Clone anymore. It goes away. That's so cheap. However, you can go and do this. So yeah, he still has that. The throw one is, I don't know. I guess it would be pretty OP if he was a character that could combo throw. Because that's what they changed with Atrocitus and all that, you know. Characters that could combo off their throws. Anyways, he looks cool. We'll see what the community comes up with. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna play this character. He looks fun, but I already play Captain Cold, so it's like, do I really want to play two ice characters? I don't know, we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed this little lab video for Sub-Zero. What do you think of this character? Do you have him? Have you tried him out? Again, I'm always interested to see what people think of the character and what people will come up with the longer the game goes on. Plus, from what I've seen, gotta mention his gear. His gear looks awesome. The design overall looks pretty badass. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. There are definitely gonna be more Injustice 2 videos coming, but for now, thanks for watching and goodbye.